crap. Did I remember to... What? Okay, yeah, do the thing. Hello, my friend, your boy Game is here. Let me double check to make sure my microphone is working. Okay. I know, something I should really check before I start stream, but we know how I am. You're never the smart one with this. Hello, my friend, your boy Game is here. Welcome back to Va11-Halla. Last time, we ended off on a very depressing note. As you can see, I did go back, and I did, in fact, get everything I needed to get. I got flawless. I grabbed an extra slot just in case I needed it for whatever reason. But we are back here after a, well, very depressing end to the last stream. I'm so sorry, Jill. I feel so bad for poor Jill. But I have a lot more money because I have more perfects. Thursday, December 22nd. Good evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. I have to come. Threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. Well, shit, we're already starting off depressed. My stupid freedom. So I'll come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah? Well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Ah! Who's the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender, strapped for cash, that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why. See? You're starting to sound like a broken record. I'll leave her be. I'd rather have her here than I'll be alone in her apartment. How you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. Christ almighty, we're starting. I shouldn't be laughing. This is why I hate myself. I'm laughing. But it's not even like a, ha, this is so funny. This is like a nervous laughter. It's a nervous laugh. Doesn't make me any feel less shitty. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down to me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited. That's good. Do we have the same definition as spirited? Where's the mutt? We're working with Sierra. Act, Sierra. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. Then why not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today? The part of I won't leave, didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, Jesus. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian. Pliskin? That's your last name? Pliskin? Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. It's been almost 2 weeks. I completely forgot. I was doing this while I was at work. I completely forgot what my music selection was. So opening it up to commencing simulation, my eyes locked on everything will be okay. Just look up, will you remember me? Where do I go from here? Troubling news. Who was I? This was like, this is such an upbeat song, and none of these are upbeat, really. Oh, that was horrible for me to laugh about, but we're gonna stick with this. No, ready to put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining. Bring me with the... Where's my tacos? No, that's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. Bring me again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. When I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Why'd you kind of do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who's not in need of medical help. Fine then, I want a sparkle star. Spa. S-P-A-R-R. Star. Sparkle star for the... Thank you for spelling that one out. See? Was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? Virgilio, I'm telling you right now, please stop poking the bear. No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate, and... on second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I guess there's two, you know. What? You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my Renaissance and moved on to my Enlightenment. That's what you meant. Good lord, you are an interesting case, Virgilio. Virgilio? I'm going to punch him. I'm going to punch him very hard. And here I was, thinking you get to say something serious for once. You're implying I'm not serious. Can't find my tongue. Glaring hose through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. If you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice. However, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. Holy shit, he's spitting! Wait! What? Sir, please take measures against it instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible. A half? That was completely sensible! Holy shit! Thank you, Virgilio. Virgilio? How did you pronounce it? I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Alright, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? And do tell. What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. Want anything else? Have you ever seen how the... bad touch. Bad touch, whatever. That's like a sour. I'm memorizing where some of these are. Not memorizing the actual drink. Here. I guess this is the one. Maybe it's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I'd apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride? Fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation? Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to the situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Hey, Jill! It's the cinnamon roll. Huh? Oh, thank God, a normal person. Why? Mommy! No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this toy. Damn! Okay. How you feeling, Say? Well, my bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healed nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. Well, you're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. You want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. Let's make a beer. Should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Mix. Aha! Here. Yay! Let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And? This one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. It's that time of the month I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? Dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh! Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe... Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything would be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. Sorry. Want to hear something weird? It was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio? Yeah? You're just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid! This will make a good entry in my poems vlog. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No! I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just kept messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So, what brings you here? I wanted to come Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. Damn. That reminds me. How did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me. Real hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried not listening to me, and then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you were dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. Well, this is awkward. You really want to know, huh? Can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone to whom I said some mean things to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah. Sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, but I just... Calm down, I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are some times where you just can't do anything. And that's kinda fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Say. I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. Well, you could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that! Let's do that. Give me something cold, please. Alright. Something on ice. Let's go... Nope. I take it back. Some of these are, well, not upbeat, but just like... Yeah, Moonblast. Moonblast! Here. It's pretty cold outside, though. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps, too. I have literally no commentary at all. Like, I'm just at a loss for words that this even still that this is a thing right now. But I guess I should have seen this coming. By the way, going through it a second time was not any better. It still stung. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope, people have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. But they've also told me I'm good at the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I need something to do with some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess you practice enough, you become decent. Well, that's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. I want to say I did the piano, but I mostly did it in school. I mean, I had like an electric piano. So I guess I did play a little bit. I just transferred what I learned from school to the piano I had. Which even then I didn't really learn. Well, I guess I learned a little more than most, I think. Because I actually gave a damn and actually tried in that class. It's really damn good, too. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Well, why'd you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That, and almost bring my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. When you do that, I'm gonna go take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. Jill, Gil, and Donna. There's Dorothy there. I love just that little smile that Jill's got there. And just the unamused look of Stella. Dorothy, there's Dorothy, and I'm pretty sure that's Donna. Am I saying her name right? Is it Dana? Donna is with like an O. Donna. Dana? I still don't know how to properly pronounce her name. Ugh. I'm gonna take this moment just to... Excuse me. Ugh. The last time we streamed this, it was so heavy. It was actually quite ridiculous how heavy that was. But I guess it happens from time to time, you know? Sometimes shit gets heavy. There's not really much you can do. Sure. I mean, yeah, it started off pretty heavy. But I think with Stella and Say being here, it's getting a bit lighter. And honestly, Virgilio or Virgilio, however you pronounce it, giving some actual advice out of left field. But I think we needed that. And there's Stella and Say. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Don't be jealous. You threw it away yourself. So, actually, let's do the every day's night. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. No, I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Let's see if I can find the common rider. There he is! I always gotta have that common rider up. Say I helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Hello, Jill. What's this about protecting you? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to a stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? Holy shit, hold on. That guy can run faster than a Valkyrie with a peg leg? I gotta meet Buster. fine right now. A brandini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. It should be like a sweet. Yeah. Nope. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you to something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Well, Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. Oh, you two were friends since childhood? We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up in more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. Now I'm just envisioning it. I'm just envisioning just a little girl in like a nice white dress going to a muddy park and just getting it all mucked up. Since you've known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Oh. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, Say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. Damn. So you two didn't go to the same high school? No. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends. Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. None that I'm still in contact with. I don't have any that I'm still in contact with, unless we're counting Matt. Mr. Catface. If we're counting him, then yes. If we're not, then well, I've got Gavin, Austin, and Ethan. And I guess some of my online friends. I've known like 4 of the people that I talked to half of, or actually I haven't really talked to any of them. I tried to talk to one of them through Discord. She doesn't really answer, so I think I kind of gave up on. Well, I have most of their numbers actually. But I don't really talk to any of my childhood friends, really. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh! Hey Jill, what's this bloom light? Oh, a spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it'll get samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it! Oop. Aged on the rocks, mixed 4, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Here. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's dimming the light? Did we get her drunk to the point where she didn't seem drunk? Huh. I guess she had too much before I came. I didn't think she was that drunk. Well, that she must still be tired. And from the whole bank thing, she told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a white knight. Like, she would have been dead then, but that's very funny. She's like, I swear Stella and Say become a thing by the end of this. They have to. I mean, come on. They've known each other since childhood. They won best couple 3 years in a row at each other's high schools. And they're just so cute. But I'm not going to force it. They are still very cute, though. I love them both dearly. Honestly, I want to give... Can I give you head pats? Kind of. Treatment. Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. Oh, well, shit, we could use that. We can use that for our veterans. It's mandatory for every white knight, regardless of the division. Well, I guess that's why they have it. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell. And poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know. Among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals, Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's in the god's favor, I think. But you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. Whoa. Let's not get hasty here, alright? Say maybe I'm a wonderful person, but I don't think you're that bad. How? When I saw Say, wounded, asking for help, part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it's the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess she wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Say, let's get hamburgers and I'll go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Oh, Kim's back. Ah, Kim. Welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. I haven't seen you since day 2? Day 1? It's been a while. How you been? What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Let's give a sunshine cloud to Kim. It's not sweet. It's bitter? Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Sometimes it tastes like caramel too. Alright, 2. Rocks blended. Here. Thanks. So, I was working on the web paper. Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower. I told him I quit. Why did you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Fair enough. I would probably do the same. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second regrets. Even if you still do it, even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? So I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... what I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel... free. Oh, don't talk to me about freedom. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know. I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I can still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. Not the best word choice, but you don't know. What about your family? Well, they weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Big and bubbly. I could do a fringe weaver. But I think I'll do a big beer. Because this is bubbly. Here. Search and commercial, somebody believe this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so it was the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly all I wanted was freedom, and a little pause, stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me, something! Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. Nah, I won't do that to her. Let's give her... Actually, let's give her something... she might not sweet. Let's give her another one of these. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it, I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks. I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Ah, Dorothy, we're just closing. I know. I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Okay, you know what? If someone paid someone to hug me all night long after I went through a rough spot, I'd be a little hurt that they aren't doing it, but I'd also just be like, you know what? I think I did need the hugs, thank you. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, first was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket. I don't promise there'll be any water in it. Calm down a bit, but honestly I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid interaction right now. You had your alone time, never playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Another flawless day, baby! Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. Thank you, boss. Thank you, Dana. I'm like gulping it down very loudly. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. How much is that? Because I have 8,000. Because I need to have 8,000. Actually, no, I can make that back today. Easily. I just got like 1,600 or something. Boop, boop. Where was that Lilum? A very good friend. Excuse me. What we got from the young man today? Oh. Concept not clear as most of them can't remember exactly what they heard. Can record? Whoa! Damn, okay. Alright, let's do a save. Should I go back to how I had it? Nah, I don't like the gray, but this just doesn't feel Jill. So why do you have a shirt that just says slut? Why? That is still an awesome poster, by the way. I would want a poster like that. Obviously not of my own boss. I don't want my bosses looking over me, but... Friday, December 23rd. Good evening. Ah, hey. I would not buy that for $1. You know what? Let's just have this. How you feeling? A little more soft and warm. Come again. You heard me. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself. I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. Yeah. You're not 100%, but you're better than you were before. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She started for a second saying that she had the whole night to go, and she just couldn't leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine. How did you get her number? I have contacts. You know what? Given who you are, Dana, which I still don't fully know, I wouldn't be surprised. Right. Anyway, Jill, if you need a second break or a drink or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though. Nice to know. Anyway, we have work to do. Let us no longer be... Where is it? Let's go. I need your love is a drug. Where is it? Hell yeah! Now let's listen to it for a second. Yeah. Yeah. Your love is a goddamn drug. Ah. Time to mix drinks and change lives. It's nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Smart ass. Welcome to Va11-Halla. Oh, it's you guys. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Are you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So, what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Eh? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing? Part of it? I founded it! Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. And you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those safe-harbor bitches? Of course not! I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I. Sad thing is, I take it more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. That's spicy. That's sour. Whatever. You know what? You get a gut punch. If I need to reload the day, I will. On my own. Here. Yes. This is just what I wanted. This tastes worse than me own butt. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Do you really get paid? Your efforts to keep Sierra afloat will not go to waste. We'll make it better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though. Like the fact we don't have enough bowls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own bowl. If you can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait. Don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all her money like water. I mean, with the bar closing and all that. But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? I'm sure there are. Wait. Technically, I've tossed boxes of boxes at work. Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Shit, you spitting though, actually. Hold on. Tied together. Tied Together, don't be silly. I'm just paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know. Doctors consult doctors. Boxes come in boxes. Bottles come in bottles. Ooh, as expected from you, boss. Wait, that really works actually. Assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks. So tomorrow you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir! The boss, I could steak is more valuable than money. Oh wait, what if they come with foil? Rosenstrauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Curses! You're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, boss is not going to scam people, let alone a dog. I love just the duality of conversation here. The two corgis are just having like this conversation about boxes of boxes. Meanwhile, Jill's like, is he being paid? I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those safer bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know, her smile's so cute too. So it's better than we vet for a vet? Yes, put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Oh yeah, I forgot you knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great! Gil can go with you. I can? You will. Don't still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going. No, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. Just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Joe looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. You put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So, you having anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. I'll wait orders. Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask Howard if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I failed to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Shiva! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one's a Hawaiian shirt. It's sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Va11-Halla. Oh, hey, Jill. Get me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Still want anything? Okay. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. So cute. He's fine. Just a beer then. Friday after work isn't just a beer though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Yeah, you're right. Big beer. You're right, Joe. We're making her a big beer. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Hey, Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school and made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No thanks. The last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up for better or for worse. For worse. She's, like a rabbit. High on energy or can't stop fucking. An overtly politically correct rabbit. That doesn't answer the kind, like high energy or can't stop fucking kind of rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets started over the littlest of things. Oh, nervous. My brain immediately went, okay, high energy or just can't stop banging. Didn't even think, oh, just a nervous mess because I've never owned a rabbit. And this girl's on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. Well, yes, I am trying to give different voices to all the characters, you know? I can't just give everyone the same voice. And it's not to be the person she's speaking with, even. There's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit! Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she didn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard not to offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within the earshot distance. Oh, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that, or if you're the one making her aware of anything she says. Well, why don't we test that? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on the girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment's just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? Oh, he said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Lara girl. Do you guys get along? Oh, we were about to learn Red Shiva's real name. I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. What kind of girl is she? Aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing. Slow. And she's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really slow. Really slow. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. Right, Betty's a lesbian. And may I say something? By all means. If that Lara girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? Lilum, a more assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap. She's totally calling you a pussy. Well, she's right, though. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. But then you'd be underestimating the power of love! And whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for the better or for the worse. Who knows, maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess it's a possibility too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit. So someone like that tried to eat her out there. My brain for a split second didn't see the there, so I just thought Betty said someone might try to eat her out. And I got a little concerned until my brain registered there. Speaking of out there, I broke my glasses on Saturday. So, yeah, that's supposed to bend. But I had to super glue it in place. I had to use super glue. I don't get my new pair of glasses until hopefully this Saturday? I would really like my new glasses to have already been in, but what are you gonna do? Also, I'm sorry for no simul streams this month. I've just been busy on Saturdays. Not really feeling like doing much of anything. I mean, hell, last Saturday I worked 9.5 hours from 7:30 in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was understandably tired. So I sat down for like an hour, fed my animals, made myself some food, well, brought food home. Actually, I didn't eat until like 9, 10 o'clock. Probably close. Actually, 11, I think, is when I finally ate. I was just chilling in my room on my bed with my VR headset on because I also recorded something for a future video idea, and then proceeded to watch like 8 episodes of Gurren Lagann. I still have to finish that before this Sunday, actually, because that's when we get the next Death Battle episode. So that's probably gonna be something I do on Thursday afterwards. Watch a little more Gurren Lagann, maybe like another. I think it's about 25 minutes. Average. I'll probably get like another at most 6, 7 episodes. At most 7 episodes in. So I'd be just over halfway done, so I can finish up on Saturday. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. But so ensured your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you, and you already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. Am I wrong? Well, she's not into girls. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay. Enough Laura for a night. That? Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof. Please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. And get me a fringe weaver. Alright. That's a fringe weaver, and then bloom light I believe is a bitter? No, spicy. Aged on the rocks. Bloomlight. Fringe weaver. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a Bloomlight. It seems it was first developed at some video games event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems like company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark. Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of our relationship, Jill? Eesh. Christ, Betty! In more ways than one, I guess. What would you say, for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Well, thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Wait, that's actually amazing, though. It would get annoying after a while. But like, oh, thank you. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more, what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap in this world and everyone it throws on a daily basis. Hey, I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all of that because this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How is that bad? We'd all go and protest, we'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find people in it who are in it because of the fad. Shit, so that's like today! That is... This game came out in 2016. I want to remind you people, this game is almost a decade old. This game came out the same time, around in the same year my channel became a thing. Let me see the exact date. Oh yeah, my birthday! Almost a whole month after I started this channel. So, on my 14th birthday, this game had come out. I never actually looked at the screenshots of the game. They will put my mind on the fact I can play for 3 years. Part-timer dog, yeah. Small sweet with ice. Dana with the helmet on. Yeah, that's what lady snatchers. Oh, that one. I bought that already. Nano camo, nice and blue, and then this last one. Oh, it's you! You're in the screenshots? Interesting. Okay, now that I've seen... God, the difference in the actual banner when you have the game and the actual, like, banner when you look at it in the store is so different. I think I prefer that one. No offense to the one in the store. But shit, this game is so relevant. This game came out on my birthday of 2016, which is very funny. Because I didn't find out about this until, let's see, VR chat in like 2022, late 2022, early 2023. And I remember seeing gameplay playing on one of the monitors, so I'm like, oh, it's a game. I want to play the game. I kept seeing Donovan. Like, every time I looked over, it was just Donovan D. Dawson. Well, I'm realizing I haven't seen them in a while. Anyways, and when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after that. So it wasn't so much the person you're in a relationship with, but rather the other people. You seriously never thought about it that way. You need to stop putting on the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever! Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safe toy company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't you do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. I don't believe dogs pay you at all. This is coming from someone who working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. At least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. But you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I would stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine! Let's go then. See you, Jill! Goodbye. And please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright. Seriously, I gotta appreciate this particular shot. I'll save here just in case I might need it. Oh, that's the time. I don't know why that didn't register. Actually, hold on. I need to actually... Since I've got this break, let me check something. Store page. Ah, I can do that. Premium. What does the premium even give me? Oh shit, I forgot there was a demo of this. Is this the I never actually saw the trailer for the... Oh. Sorry, I'm on the Fractured Daydream page. I had to see if I could do something, because I'm gonna... I clicked on the next one and it just started having audio for some reason. Even though I didn't turn audio on for it. And in any case, I'm going to be buying the game for someone. Are the last achievements I have just... Yeah, I think the last achievements I have... Oh. Oh, well, there's 2 of them. Oh, and then there's that one. Okay, so most of the achievements I have left are just, hey, get this character to rank 30. The rest have to do with equipment. Deck someone out in full legendary gear and fully enhance a weapon or accessory and register a loadout, which I'm surprised I haven't done yet. Anyways, let's head back in. It still blows my mind that that Dorothy's body is supposed to be that of a 10 to 13-year-old. No dogs in sight. Oh, hi, Anna. Yeah, I know your name. Okay then, back to work. Talking about... Oh, hey there, Alma. Well, don't you look like shit? She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up? Okay, alright. So, start with that. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I stay flawless, so... Okay, this is telling me... that... Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong one. I'm told Brantini. Hey! And this? It's on me. Drink so you can at least change your expression. Why are you so worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? Brantini! So you do pay attention to what I ask for. You have quite the fixation with Brantinis. Oh yeah! That's right! She does love these! Oh, I forgot! To be honest, they suit you. Hey, wanna hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. Yeah, that's what me and my dad did, actually, when I turned 21. We went not to a... Actually, yeah, it counts as a bar. We went to the Hollywood Cafe. Him and I just had a couple beers. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times that we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a brandini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brandini Girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that's old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. So chill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel any worse. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so, remember my sister Diana? Don't tell me she's dead! The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. Oh, she's one of those. Ew. I have no idea why she did out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So what's this fully capable woman doing a couple weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, the guy spent a couple of days there before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well... Huh. You acted like my little brother and sister after hearing all that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Ava are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I start scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Bitch! You're a slut! Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I was about to feel bad, but then she says, I have no reason to feel bad. I have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Ava and Bernardo. They've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore! It's 1:30 in the morning. I can't scream like that. Damn. I don't know what to say. Well, there's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? You just did. Huh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm sorry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this to any of my family members. I can't tell my mom your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all this off my chest, you know. Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Now, I see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst defender is my dad, actually. What? Kidding. I was about to say, damn, bro got some big ass man titties. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs, Jean, was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. Damn, the poor guy! I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sister's still quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom also looked rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had any problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? Her nephews are turning out. She leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? Well, how so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if it turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? You ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. Except I feel that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah, that's not great. Still heavy, but more tolerable heavy. Alright, I'm gonna... Bro, how many... What did you see in the easy tech go on? Okay. Okay. Oh, right. Play Store update. Screw it. Update all. Okay. Alright. Yeah. No offense, but those are the kinds of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey! Am I lying? No. But there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I had a comment. Oh my god, have I just left this off this whole time? I've left this off this whole time. No wonder my room started to smell bad again. Oh, excuse me. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure as shit hope so. You know, the time is coming to drink. And the time is not come for me to go to bed. What can I get you? Here's some with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. Cold and with alcohol. So something on ice. Wait, does the Brandtini not? That's aged. Nope. Blue Fairy? Nope. I don't want to get her a spicy. Let's get her a bad touch. Cold and with alcohol. Carmetrine is the alcohol. Here you go. Thanks, I needed to cool down a bit. Well, that's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on, you were my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? What part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Really? Breasts are a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Okay, again, I know they're talking about chicken, but the fact that Alma, with probably the biggest chest here, saying she likes the breast, the irony is not lost on me there. I hit the middle mouse button. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs, and a lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? They're talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best parts are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken. The shot too black. Oh, okay. I was about to say, what? That's who's gonna tell her? Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken? Oh, she has a bucket! Why aren't you carrying... Dana's becoming my favorite character in this. That is a meat-coated response. Genuinely. Why do you have that? Why don't you have it? I love that so much. Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Oh, because, huh? Thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Alma. I know what I said. Well, chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up, but it'll be cooked otherwise. Great, I expect you Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back in my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she had a mixed-up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff. And I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. Well, all I've got is an earring. Is an ear piercing. That's it. A single one, just left ear. That's it. Not even just look cool or badass or anything, just because I wanted to do it. I wanted to prove to myself that I could get my ear pierced, and I've had it pierced for like has it been 2 years? I think it's been 2 years. What about you? Well, I think we know her taste. I like them well dressed. Alma. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Alma! I'm kidding. This is not how you guys see how I usually dress. Some muscles always fine too, but shopping dressed males catch my attention faster. Well, shit. Yeah, I don't got much muscle. You can't really see the muscle under the flap, but it's there. And yet you're still single. Ouch! That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. You know what? Fair enough. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turn out to be spicy. Well, what do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. I saw beer was the option to give her. So, she's getting a beer. Here you go. Damn. No more spice, but I have other problems now. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl's cute or cool, but nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. Oh, do we have the hots for Alma? I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. And what about white, like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just feel like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too and I started hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment? I would never let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why didn't you tell me why you're feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill, you've heard my problems so many times. I want to help you. Come on, come here. Huh? I told you to sit here. Come on. Huh? What? What are you? Oh, shit! Alright then. Now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Okay, this is a first. Wait. That's so cute though. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. Wait, so you got black eyes with like a red ring? Well, I guess that's how most eyes look, but see how red or like, oh no, they're hazel. I see. Okay, then I move this here, click the, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Not cool, Alice Rabbit. And how it works for you, for me, and for that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to? Oh yeah, hacker. Right. Now we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then. So that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. Then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. I was just talking about one of my coworkers over at the high school wanted to be a student teacher. Well, he was doing student teaching when he was in college. I said she because it's been mostly girls all day. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave more credits. I really liked her, and after some time, I found out she liked me too. Oh! We started going out, and I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink. When there's time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There's no such pause. Please, I'm gonna test out this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then, you can't mess that up. Right. 2, 1, I'm pretty sure. Yep. No, I'm just kidding. I'll throw in 1. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know. People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. I do. Well, actually, I don't go to bars for cuteness, even. I go to bars to have drinks with my friends. Or my dad. Or both in one instance. I'm not even kidding. I happen to go in. And then like an hour or two later, I see my dad come in. It was very funny. I took a picture with him. I sent it to him instead of mom. Because I wanted to send it to my mom. Just be like, look who I ran into at the bar. And I sent it to him. He's like, I'm not mom. I was like, oh shit. I wasn't even that drunk. I maybe had like one or two. I maybe like one drink. Maybe two. Tops at that point. Look, I'm a bit of a slow drinker when I want to be. I like to enjoy my drinks. You've obviously never been to a cat bar then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on and on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half, it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just staying there, and the satisfaction of graduation was minimal. I realized I'd only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like a whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped, and I realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all my strength, and I'd start running like a panicked mess. So, a couple months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. Maybe my job. I'd spend my life expanding what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like that, the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore, and she freaked out. She confessed she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things evolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things, I said one too many things. And I just stormed out of her house, and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not because of that. Huh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came up to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true that she had it for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like all kinds of failure. Damn. Jill. To make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yeah, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost a sister who pretty much raised her on her own. At top of it all, if I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize for forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up. Looks like we are big in this thing. Oops. I said reset. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I don't even remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. A liver implant? Can I get one? I'm kidding. What's the point of drinking if you don't get drunk? Oh. Hey, Jill. What kind of girl was Lenore? Well, is that really the question you want to ask her after she just spilled her guts about, you know, regretting leaving her and all that shit? And the fact she's dead partially because of her? Well, okay. No, it's not because of her. She was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stressed was my default state. So just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't. It's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she told me about myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. To her point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person, I just wanted to apologize. And now... You know, in the cruel twist of irony, she's the one who made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking on what the hell to do with my life, I remember the night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. Said if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh. Interesting. You okay? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to say thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell this to. And you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole theme from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person. I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but... I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client. But I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up! I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here! Damn, okay, way to ruin the moment. She was trying to be sweet. Sorry. It's just... It's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and my last memory of them involved something nasty. I guess that's a good point. When I lost my brother, the last memory I had with him was being at my grandparents' 60th anniversary. It was a nice time. Billy being Billy, he got a nice blue polo given to him fresh as a daisy from my mother. And what does he do? Orders spaghetti, gets it all over him. Granted, on Friday I got like a single sliver of a cheese sauce on my shirt, but it came right up instantaneously. It was like like you can barely see how thick that is. It was about that. It was a easy cleanup, unlike spaghetti sauce, which bled right in. That's my last memory with my brother. It's that anniversary party. There's a lot I need to keep doing if I really want to keep up with what I was doing. Oh. That's what that is. I know what the lingering grief of having burned the bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. If I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride and muster all the courage I can and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it. Hate it! That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill, you listen to my problems, I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'm leaving now. Oh, before I forget. Did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly, they're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try to talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you Sunday. Take care. Oh, my girl sure is nice. Ah, boss. Did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. The expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. Well, that's always good. Let's call it a day. I expect an even better Jill tomorrow. Right. Hey, boss, about those chicken wings. Fucking idiots with the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat the regulars? Boss? Flawless! Sharon Titty Hacker! She's a good friend. She is really called Titty Hacker. She's a soft friend, though. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind. Now she'll focus at work with no problem. Have a nice day. Let's spoil ourselves a little bit and get a new nano camo. What can I get for like 1,000? I guess I don't have to use it all. Let's actually use the blue. The blue actually looked nice. Yeah, I like that. And let's go with the nice little blue bullet design. Oh, I love that. Wait. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? I had a brother named Bill. Can I buy anything else? What's the cheapest thing? Movie poster. Night of the ID Snatchers. Did I not get that? Let's get this. Let's take a look at that. Where is he? There he is. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's take a look at... It's still a cute lock screen, by the way. Grand Slam Fighters. Amazing how I know all the words and yet I understand nothing. Mid-card American kid into the main event. Oh, you versus Yusuke push the great DK. Because she moves merch, unlike your indie darling. I don't marry Yusuke. He was there for the Women's Championship. Wrestling is fake. Got an update. We were able to record and transcribe. One of the messages. Oh! Joe Ren. test subject. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Oh, that is horrifying! She's certainly among those 80. God damn! There's an 80. That's 15 more cases from last year! Average evolution was particularly strong. What? Let's hope. Oh, it's your favorite show! Model Warrior Julian! Hell yeah! Almost after 2 decades of absence. On every on-demand service for a while. A limited number of internet purchases. Awesome. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go into work. Saturday, December 24th. Good evening. Hey Jill. How you feeling? I'll say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I'm on errand duty buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. And you're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the 3 of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Hey, we get to see the man Jamie. And I love how she calls Alma Titty Hacker. I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. Let's throw this in there. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here. I'll check inside. And welcome to Va11-Halla. Oh, BTC. Whoa, who the hell are you two? You're new. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Pardon? Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Got the right, we see the building filled with hobos. That should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell, I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brantini, please. Right. The Lilim is just staring. I should know how to make this. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your lone friend is Essentia. I get it. You're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Yick Bartender? I just bought the main character from that! No, I didn't. I think? A cult classic game that's seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year. That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost on the way. I was talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Is something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook. Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. It still freaks me out. The little freaks me out. Oh, right. It says fluffy dream, but it's actually sour as hell. Let's go 3, 3, and 3. I can always make your trunk feel validity. More of them and you'll be sleeping soundly. Aged, mixed. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? Jesus Christ! That's almost a whole decade. Decade? Century. Before her. 1980s, I think. Oh shit! Boss! Dee Dee! R&B! I'm coming! You see, Dee Dee is a 1970s purist. He has teased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased! Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have a very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that won't be that. You should go check on him, though. Right. Thanks again for the directions. Please come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Va11-Halla. Oh, hey, Dorothy. Oh, hi, honey. Hey, it's Anna. Are you okay? I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can I just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. She did. She did. What was the drink? It's been 2 weeks. I have to look this up. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Honestly, I would not have thought that, but I'm glad that I could just look it up. Nope, not bottled. Promo, piano woman. Oh yeah, she did mention it was the piano woman. Five, 5, 2, 3, 3. H mixed. Here you go. This is. Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down? I did? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing! You're so sweet. Do her eyes kind of like... They do! I was half expecting her to say she went with a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. Oh my god, her eyes look little hearts! So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling anyone about that. And I did it because it was you who needed my help. But a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Well, shit, I guess just everyone we know is finding out, huh? Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I've brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then, you were sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do you and Lilum really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. When we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. I have few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable in robot history. Well, seeing what others have done that makes sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were just bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. Oh, so the standard 3 rules of robotics. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. Yep! They were a reduced version of all of his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took them like they were the very laws of physics or something. Like many other things, people still distill and exaggerate what they need and use it in their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know. It's a tad small though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute! What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if you ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell out, 4! Oh my god, that is clever. That happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into. That is incredible. And every time you play with him, you say it's foreplay. I was trying so hard not to laugh, but I had to do the giggle, and it just got me giggling. You are something else, Dorothy. Yeah. It was also named after someone. Really? Who? A lone kid that wanted to transcend. Oh my god! What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Huh? Do you want anything else? Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay then. What would what would Dorothy order? Something sweet and girly. Let's go. She likes a blue fairy actually, I think as well. Some Karmatrine, or yeah, Karmatrine 413 aged. What about this? Yep, just nice. You always wonder are there sweet or girly drinks? It was a no-brainer. And girly and sweet drinks for a sweet girl. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the piano woman. It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know. I wonder for a while though, why do you keep coming back here? And for you, of course. Come again? Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city, it's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation! I see. It was weird to see you down though, especially since you're always so lively. Well, that wasn't down really, I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Ow. Like what? Well, my mom, the guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian. I don't think about someone taking care of a loan after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. I always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for a dead dog. Ah, Hunter! Okay. Huh? Dead daughter? That got dark real quick. I must have played to her not long after she lost her daughter. Contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. That's a valid fear. That is a very valid fear. I am so sorry, Dorothy. And she didn't, though. Or at the very least, not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. She felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. But irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in a bedroom. Well, how's that? Well, most of the time, my job involves role-playing. Daughter, a student, some helpless kid. Christ! Means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that roleplays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Should I talk with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind I want any opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her like about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is I'm taking my break. You want to come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. I've done worse in alleys. Let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Alright. This has been nice so far. It's still depressing, but, you know, better. I shouldn't have saved over the... Whatever. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to set up my Pokemon sleep, actually. Jesus Christ. Maybe I need to stress more. I was just talking with my coworker, actually, about how I'm typically a pretty easygoing dude. Like, don't get me wrong, I have my worries, I have my stresses, but, you know, it's manageable. I don't get hung up on everything, on every little thing that happens to me. Sure, if it's something major like losing my brother, you can't help but get hung up on it, but otherwise, I'm pretty chillaxed. I'm a pretty chillaxed dude, you know? You can't really get to me too easily. I mean, yeah, you can still upset the hell out of me, but otherwise, I'm pretty chillaxed, you know? And I like to maintain that. I like being the type of person, but why I say I want to be more stressed? Because because losing weight. I could definitely gain to lose a few pounds. Hello, good old Dorothy Hayes, Stella Hoshi. I don't know your last name, sorry. Dana Zane, Gillian Plissrick or something. Don't call me Becky. Chat with Becky behind the bar. Is that her name? Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks now. The smoking seriously messes my air filters and they're a hassle to replace. And don't mind me though, smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Oh! Becky is like the name of the daughter. Sure. My name is Sophia Graham. Of course it's Sophia. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently she suffered from nanomachine rejection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. Ah, damn! What was her daughter's name? I don't know, I never asked really. Are you okay? I'm reading here. Where's that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine. Wait, read. Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared of surprise, she's not wrong though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. So, what's your legal name then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. Bit of a mouthful if you ask me. Oh, her first name is Rebecca. What? So Dorothy's actually her second name? Should I call you something like Becky then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name? Yep. Only my mom, their guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Hold on, so you're really even sure we were Rebecca Willow? It's not the same pizzazz to it if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it! I feel like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Oh, that was anger I just read now. Lots of anger. Yeah, I just see the quick glare pop up. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How can you be an associate with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us minded though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. Then it's completely useless trying to correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. So true! Iron Man wouldn't be Iron Man without RDJ. Captain America wouldn't be, or Steve Rogers specifically wouldn't be Steve Rogers without Chris Evans. Thor wouldn't be Thor without Chris Hemsworth. It wouldn't be the same. Groot wouldn't be Groot without Vin Diesel. Honestly, I think Benedict Cumberbatch was a really good Sherlock. Yes, I named off mostly Marvel movies. Deal with it. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? Sounds too far-fetched. It sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. It's hard to buy more cigars. Let's leave it. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year. Not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Va11-Halla. Oh, hi, Say. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time was outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she just suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Something on the rocks. Moonblast! Let's not make it big just yet. I think you'll like this one. Really? So sweet of you. Thanks. Oh my god, I messed up my sweatpants. Hold on. I somehow messed up the leg of my sweatpants and now it's like all... I mean, my totally normal pants. Because I'm totally wearing pants in the bottom half of me. Not that you guys can see it. To you guys, I'm wearing pants, but it's actually really hot. It's actually not as hot in my room as it normally is. Which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy that it's not that hot in my room. I don't like it being hot. Oh, I needed to stand for a minute anyways, actually. I need to invest in a cushion. So bad that I just didn't bother. I'm gonna take a minute. So how are you guys doing? You guys doing good? I don't really get to talk one-to-one with people anymore on the platform. Even when I'm streaming, I'm just mostly focused on the game. I don't think to really talk one-to-one with my viewers. You know, ask them how they're doing and whatnot. This is a crazy thing to say, but I cannot believe I've been doing content making for as long as I have. Pretty much more than half my life. Once next year rolls around, it'll be more than half of my life spent doing content creating. Let's see, I started in... Technically... Let me sit down and do this. I've talked about it in some of my Fractured Daydream streams. But I technically started content creating back in 2014. 2014, right? Let me... This one. Yeah, since like 2014. Technically. Oh, whoa! When the hell did we get that? When did we get that banner? I'm sorry, I looked at my old channel, which I've actually gone ahead and rebranded to a group channel with me and my friends, and I just took a look at it, I don't remember having that channel banner. It's so JoJo. Which makes sense, since it's called Abnormal Crusaders. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard about it. But this year marks, with my current YouTube channel, 9 years. In like next week. So it's crazy to me. Stella wasn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow. It's having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. Here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You took a party too? Sorry about that. I can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? There's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun, drink a couple beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So, at the end of the party, she lets the staff take on whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Oh, that's so sweet! Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party, and she's most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. Not much of a party goer. I only went to the dances in middle school because I wanted to, honestly. Even if quite literally everyone there thought I was the weird kid. Nah, maybe not all of them. Majority of them thought I was weird. But that was okay by me. That was okay being known as the weird kid, because I knew I was weird. I was different from every kid. It's funny to think about the fact that everyone I was in school with, guy or girl, mostly talked sports and cars and shit. The guys talked about sports and cars, the girls talked about makeup and stuff. Even in like elementary school, I was the only one who really talked about video games and anime. I was the weird kid for it. You know? Because of course I would be. And now, anime's so popular, and I'm just sitting here like, ha! Suckers, I've been into anime before it was popular. My brother was even more so. I need to clip my nails. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella's attending, because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. That, and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know. You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. I disagree. I'm sure it would look cute on you. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Yeah, she doesn't seem like the type of girl who would have a complex. Oh, but she does have one. She just a lot of her bust size, of course. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never really cared about enough to ask specifics. That's also when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, Drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough, why not go through reduction surgery? And she also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. And still has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Don't make it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess that a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I'm more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. But what about you? Yes and no. It's like bust size, but rather than I look too manly sometimes. I actually would disagree. I think you look perfectly feminine. Like, yeah, you're fucking ripped as shit. But you've got a feminine charm to you still. I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. I think it'd make it look a little more unnatural, actually. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Yeah, as I was saying, you look... I still think you got a nice feminine charm to you, even if you do look like you could bench press me like it was nothing. I don't know why I just laughed like that. Well, I know exactly why, because I did it for a reason. So my friend's making a card. So Matt's making a card game, another card game, and you got heroes, allies, and villains. Villains are punishments, essentially. Like you have to do a certain task, and if you refuse, or no, or I forget how it goes, but there's just punishments, and one of them is you gotta bench press somebody, which Matt and I tried to do a couple Saturdays ago. It was a bad idea. I didn't even flop onto him. I gently laid on top of him, and he was like, "Russ, you're crushing me. You're crushing me. I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm so big." He didn't even try to like push me up. I was like, "I want to give it a shot." He's like, "No." Okay. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do. Give me a sec. Here. Thanks. You're not the one to drink. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least make my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. And your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really... Yeah. It's good about not being able to control yourself. That's a good question. David say, don't make me think about why I get drunk. Getting drunk makes me feel bolder and just makes me not care what I say. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Spare and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world is an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. But there's also a matter of addiction, you know. You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, it'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. I'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good! At least better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing right now. You ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. You say, yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why has to make a plan at the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. You're a dropout? I go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Oh, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Oh, it's him. It's Art. Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright. Something strong and manly. Let's go with a pile driver. Let's go with a suplex, actually. Suplex is like, what? Just one extra? Oh, wait. Oh, instead of 4 karma train, it's 3. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it burning or strong? It's burning. Gut punch it is. Good thing I looked before I gave it to him. Autumn! Hey! So glad you can make it. So glad to see you. How's it going? I mean, to be fair, I'm always up this late, so you can always expect, if it's the week I'm streaming on Twitch, you can always expect to see me up at like around this time. But do you got like 1 or 2 more weeks of college left, or are you all done for the semester? Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? I'm tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something. Crimson Rose. I'm tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I'm out. Took some class still for... Fair enough. But hey, enjoy your freedom while you can, you know? You can afford to stay up a little late, you know? Enjoy a nice stream! You got 2 weeks. Hey, you make use of those 2 weeks, alright? Go out to a bar with some friends, you know? If you like drinking, or if you just want to, you know, go out somewhere with your friends, just find somewhere to go. Do something. Make the most of those 2 weeks before you go back to college. You know, as soon, because before you know it, all of a sudden you won't really have, you know. Fair enough. I don't know why I didn't mention that not every person that I meet is above the age of, is at least 21. It just, my default is, oh, just go to a bar. And my birthday's like next month. Oh, same. You know what? Nah, do I want to? Now I'm debating whether or not I should actually crack open a cold one. Because I got 1 left in my mini fridge. I need to restock this thing. I haven't shown it yet. Hold on. Take the drink out so I don't shake it up. Ow, I hit my headphones. With my little mini fridge, I hit my headphones again. Look at it. It's a nice little tiny itty bitty mini fridge. And you just... keeps things nice and cold. I just had to unplug it and turn it off. It's already got dust on it. Are you kidding me? Oh, that might be because it's like super old. I actually don't know how old this thing is. It was sitting in my brother's room in the box. Ugh. Solid state refrigerator. I think that's a brand. Obviously, you don't just have to store alcohol in it. I just had alcohol and wanted to store it. If you don't mind me asking on him, how old do you turn next month? If you don't mind me asking. I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money, and well, I just couldn't refuse again. 20! Hey, the big 20! Love that. Just 1 year away. 1 year away from drinking age, from legal drinking age. Oh, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer. Let's say, how safe is this place? Specifying legal. Hey, I don't know if you drink it with your parents. I did. I won't lie. I was drinking before I turned 21. It was around family that I did it though, so it was at least in a safe environment, in a safe, controlled environment. Oh, you know what? That's fair. Not saying you have to drink, you know? I only do it because, you know, I feel like it. Again, would I call myself an alcoholic? No, I wouldn't. Yeah. Honestly, I won't lie. Nah, I mean, yeah, I'll drink beer. It's not my personal drink of, excuse me, choice. If I have to drink something just to drink it, fruity cocktails, yeah. I do enjoy me a good sweet drink, actually. I don't like tasting the hops. Even if my stepdad does essentially call me a pussy for it. I don't give two shits. I'm drinking. I'm gonna drink what I enjoy. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'll have a beer. Like, I'm not just gonna drink fruity stuff. Like, yeah, I'll have a beer every so often. But if I have a choice, oh yeah, no, he'll absolutely be fine. Doesn't affect him. And not like he really thinks I'm much of a man anyways, but that's a completely different matter. Well, actually, he knows I at least know how to live. Even if I'm piss poor with money, I can do my own laundry, I can cook, I know how to clean, even more so because of my job. You know? It's not like I'm exactly terribly off. I just need to learn how to file my taxes and manage my money better, and pretty much I'll be solid. I'm protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then. Oh wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without these walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. Some big name from Kanyavania. Kanyavania! Kanyavania! Oh no, Kanye gets his own place. His Kanye. Oh, that is insane. I love this game so much. Last week it gave me depression on like Wednesday. Last week. 2 weeks ago this game gave me depression on when I last streamed it. But I'm okay now. I no longer have depression from this game. I'm laughing again. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. Ew, gross! They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. What? Shipped years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. That is a twist of fate! Okay, so Crimson Rose is the daughter of this Lord Lance Lavender. Triple L. He could be lying, you know. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. And knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay. That's a bubbly. I'm not gonna lie, this game makes me want to pick up bartending. Like, it's obviously not this simple, but like, bartending seems kind of interesting. You know, you get your regulars and whatnot. You are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. And so what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? Or he told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I felt I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. Art, did you have a daughter that you lost? What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or if she's even if she's alright. Oh my god, Art, you had a daughter and you lost her, and she left you. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. Oh my god! When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. First, I just waited for her to show up. But then I started getting worried and wanted to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. Oh no! Art! No! I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So, how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Fair enough, Art's got some skill to him. I guess it makes sense from a private detective. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before our trail goes cold. Please come again. You done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand, the bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure. Thanks. Yes! Still flawless! Damn. Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. What? Let's get a save going. Kira Miki has got something. What is the Mega Christmas even? Replace the original festivities. Let's celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they already changed the holiday. Oh, we have another one. This is like starting, everything's normal again. So I can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels on the lemon? That is very concerning. No shot! The King of the West, Kanye, from the Western nation of Kanyevania, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky bro? Kanye's been off the deep end for so long that even this game was mocking him. Oh, I love that. Mariana Zimmer. How dare you say anime is for nerds, Jill? You're a nerd! Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Technically, I could... Yeah, I did buy him! I just have a tree. Oh. I don't have enough for that. Perfect, okay. So, okay. I don't have that much left to buy, actually. Alright, let's go. Sunday, December 25th. Happy Merry Christmas. Good evening. Jill, I told you to come on with the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. Really? You people depress me. Hey, fuck you. I'm sorry. That was just reactionary. God, that was a reactionary reaction. I am dressed up very nicely. All business. I am totally not wearing pajama pants or sweatpants on the bottom. Don't you fucking look at me with that like that. Well, everything's in place back there. Oh, almost here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill, greet her properly. Welcome to Va11-Halla. Wait. Man, if that's not a sign you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up, it's becoming a reflex. Wait, I'm also came in your usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Ribbed sweaters get a free pass. Why? Silly question, never mind. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What are you doing back there, Alma? Just setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like just a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside, I press a button and watch it as it warms the food up like a microwave. It's an infomercial bulb, though. It's really useful but tricky to handle at the same time. What the hell are food warmers like in this era? That they said it looked like a bunch of wires. Is that just like a rotisserie? Because a typical warmer, at least the one from the place I worked at, originally, my first job, that one was like rectangular. It had like 3 level, like technically 4, but we never put anything on the bottom level unless it was a DoorDash order or something for us. Which customers would just reach in and try to grab it. It's like, nope, that's not for sale. If it were for sale, it'd be on the wire racks. Like, oh, sorry, I thought it was for sale. We just told you why it wasn't. It was very funny. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you bought infomercial stuff too, haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Well, dynamic entry! Finally, somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Never fucking change, Dorothy. Never change, please. Oh my god, that was amazing. So, Autumn, if you're still here, Dorothy's a sex worker, essentially. You have no knowledge about this game whatsoever, which I don't think you do. She's a sex worker. But the scary part about that is that, she herself has said this, her body is that of a 10 to 13-year-old. I have outright said on stream, PDF files. Because that's what they are. Anyone who bangs at her is like that. Sure, she may have the mental maturity of a full-blown adult, but physically? Come on. Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying I'm a mouse or anything. She just found it funny. Oh, you're taking her side now? I'm jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight it for me. We're not. I'll go check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. There's the main man himself, Jamie! Oh. Oh, hello, Jill. No, wait, what's the voice I have from? Oh, hello, Jill. Told you, you're late. Hey, Jay! See? That's how you greet people. You shut it! I'll go help. I'll go have Sweater Pups. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Alright, we're all here so we can start. Yo, Anchorage! Alma. I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't just speed it up. I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly or burn that bitch. So how long? 15 minutes or so. Bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun. So someone stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster. I'll pat. You'll play. Damn. Alright then, rules are simple. You picked, you pick either truth or dare. This is what Oh boy, okay. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. You go like that until food's done. And what about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill. Yes! You start. Pick someone. Oh, let's see. Oh, I get to choose. Screw it. Let's do Alma. Alma. Let's go with truth. What's the most uncomfortable thing that has happened to those arms of yours? Uncomfortable. They get stuck a lot on clothes and fibers. Sometimes the joints get jammed with cloth. Just how much of those arms are mechanical anyway? Less than you think. The only things I truly lost were my hands. The arm muscles are still mine, albeit with some enhancements. And the skin doesn't grow on them. They're covered by the plates. It's more an enhancement than a replacement, really. Huh. Well then. Hey, boss. Me? Truth or dare? Dare me. I dare you. Use an Argentine backbreaker on Nick. Surely. Nick! I give! Only have to answer this. What? Does the name Joseph Valentine ring any bells? I know of Joseph Shine, but not Valentine. Joseph Shine. Alright then. I guess it's my turn. Hey Chief, can you drop me? Oh, right. Hey Jill, truth or dare? I'll pick dare. Got the dog. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm here, mate. Yes, come on. Maybe harder. Is that all you got? Ah, fuck you. I don't know until the food is done. Dorothy hasn't gotten in on it yet, so Dorothy. Yes! I picked dare. Okay, I want you to put your leg behind your head. Just that? Alright. So the extra flexible joints weren't just a bluff. I never bluff. I'm pretty sure I heard something rip though. Okay then. Dana! I picked dare. I dare you to stare honey straight in the eyes for 10 seconds. Sure. Please stop. 7 seconds. And done. Okay then, dog. Yes! Challenge me! Chase your tail, but only make 3 spins. No more, no less. Alright. Done. That was 4. And now, 2. Ah! That was 3. Good job. Alright. Hey Jay, pick one. Dare. I dare you to call me a good boy. Good boy. Yes! Getting hungry. Let's ask Alma. Let's do Alma again. Okay, Alma. Truth or dare? Dare. And then I dare to call Gil by his real name. Gillian. So you can actually do it. Of course I can, but messing with Dilbert is more fun. Dilbert! Well then, Dorothy. Truth or dare? I'll pick truth. Do you have any dreams you'd want to eventually fulfill? Well, this might sound silly, but I want to work with kids. That sounds very silly considering who you are. Oh? I have a friend that works in an orphanage. I help her from time to time. And I find it so much fun to work with kids. I can't explain why. If I had to pick another job or think of something I want to eventually try, that would be it. Teacher, nurse, pediatrician, something like that. That wasn't an answer I expected. Me neither. What are you implying? Okay, hey John, pick. Dare. I dare you say something nice about all of us playing. Well, you're a pretty cheerful girl, Dorothy. Of course I am. Chief, I pretty much owe you everything from giving my life any semblance of order. Of course you do. Alma, you can be a really caring person. Can be. Jill, you're a pretty smart girl. I don't know if that's true. So is nobody gonna say anything nice about him in return? What's there to say? He's one of the nicest and most responsible guys I've met. The kind that gets you talking through an expression of sincere interest. The kind of guy that will go to the extra mile even when asked not to. You could always say that more frequently, you know. A bell? Food's ready! Finally! Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. Oh. I mean, hello. Bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. You leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. Oh, this has helped keep my mind off of things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Kaicha, or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. You tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war. I guess. Well, although circumstances make me not want to, I've gotta go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance to spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back! Whoa. Whoa. Oh, those are just lights. Freaky, though. Super freaky. Ugh. Something about this site just makes me unsettled. It's like the trees, it's like the branches have eyes. Oh. There's Jill chilling with 4 and a can of beer. Chapter 3. Dulce. That's dulce, my bad. That's chocolate in Spanish, I'm pretty sure. But now we're on chapter 3. 10,000. I have 4 days to get $10,000? In any case, you discover porn thanks to it. Still trembling? No. Okay, well, I think on that note, we're gonna call it for the night. I've been streaming for about for a little over 3 hours. Game's fun. What can I say, really? I still enjoy the hell out of the game. I can't wait for tomorrow. By tomorrow, I mean Wednesday, when I come back to this game. Because I don't really have... Because otherwise I've got like a bunch of other things I gotta do. In any case, I hope friends in fact enjoy this stream. If you did, you know, why not follow? I don't know why I'm doing an outro, but I am. So, anyways, I will see all you guys in the next one.